I've heard something that is dawning on me, just on my mind. You know, you just feel disturbed, like the reality is coming if we don't just get up and start running. So the Christianity, in terms of a percentage of the population in the world, is about 2.1%. Now the Muslims are about 1.2. And what is disturbing is that based on their projections, I don't remember which report, they are saying by year 2050 they will totally outnumber the Christians. And if you are also watching the news, you will realize that they are doing some mass killing in Nigeria. The Muslims are killing a lot of the Christians in Nigeria. You see what is happening in Egypt. Some of these things don't really come on the news per se. But what you are realizing is that you also have some systems coming on us that is kind of pushing us to a one world order. You hear about different things that they're trying to control population or want to basically control us and stuff. And then sometimes you're wondering, all of these forces coming together against this the love, basically. That is all Christianity is about, you know, love. Because and what I always look into is that why is it that persons just want to kill us? What we do, what Christians do, you understand? You hardly ever see genuine real Christians getting up and doing those mass slaughterings and those mass shootings or talking out against anything. We just preach love. That is the only message. And Pastor was even reminding us in church that we can't sit down comfortably in a Zion anymore. It is serious. And if it is that the Muslims do take over at whatever point in time, we are in trouble. You understand? We are going to go straight back to Bible days where because you say you are a Christian, you're gonna be slaughtered. You understand? So you either have to decide if you're gonna be hot or you're gonna be cold. We cannot afford to sit down lukewarm anymore. We cannot afford to sit down in the workplaces and just a fit in with society. We cannot behave normal at home in the communities. We have to make them know, say, there is a man, Christ Jesus, a supreme being, who is working in our day-to-day lives and want the best for us. He wants us to have a good quality life. He wants, after we leave this earth, because all of we are going to eventually die, whether we are slaughtered by Muslims or we live old enough and die, or whatever means. But there is a life after death. You understand? And based on their projections, the Muslims, they are coming up on us Christians. So this is not time to sit down and be lukewarm. You understand? Some of us sometimes go some places and they don't even see the light in us. You understand? That we are even sometimes worse off than a non-Christian or a non-believer. And I believe it is time now for us to wake up. We cannot be sleeping in Zion. This is time for we rise up. This is time for us to just do some massive evangelism or find channels or find creative ways to start ministering more to people, to find them young guys. Last night the traffic was so horrible. I drive through some area. I don't even know where me end up last night. But I was sitting somewhere, for example, for about over an hour and didn't move, trying to get onto Spanish Town Road to catch the Portmore toll. And I was driving through this community and I was so depressed. I felt so hurt. I felt so, I don't know, because all of the young men, and I'm saying when I say young men, is some teenager, because you can see the youthfulness on them, but because them probably smoking and drinking so much, them kind of look old. And I felt so depressed. All of them, they go them on me, go. Everybody a dig out them and me go. Everybody a drink something. Everybody a pass and them the words that are coming out of them mouth. Me say, oh God. You understand? They're like dying people walking around. They have no purpose. So when I was passing one, the guy looked so wild. He just look out of space. So me say, good evening, how are you doing? I start smiling and then him start smiling little. So me I say, how far the road? How far the stoplight they down there? So trying to initiate a conversation with him, if he kind of feel, oh, you understand? Because I don't even know if he approach them. Me I pray, say, God, how can I say something to somebody to minister them, to show them something? But I believe these are some of the communities we need to go in and to bring some hope. Them hopeless. I feel me, I say, look on the young men them. You have so many females in the universities, but you will have young men them they get to them and in some little corner and they go them and middle. That is not gonna be a balanced society. And me I say we need, as Christians, we need to get up, and in some of them same communities we need to go in and bring the gospel. Right now most of the churches downtown locked down. So it's not a matter of just getting up and going to church anymore. We past that right now. It's time for we go in the communities. It's time for us to bring the church to people, because if we don't mind sharp, we just go have a dine and we just take this church thing as a culture. It has no meaning. Sometimes we just go to church because a Sunday and you grew up and your grandmother and your mother used to go to church, so you go to church. We passed that level a long time, and it is time now for us to go in those set communities and bring hope to some of those lost people in the community. Otherwise, we will become irrelevant. We will become irrelevant. So me just have that, and I was just disturbed, and I try pencil out in my head how we can start doing that. For example, my church, they go out and have devotions at schools and stuff. But probably we need to start a weekly evangelism ministry where we go in some of these communities and bring some hope. Hope to the young men. If we not even men them in a society, what go happen to we? If we men them gone out of the society, what go happen to we? You understand? And we see when I burn out lesbianism and gayism, but if we men them over here so, and a woman them over here so, how that I go balance out? We need to do something about it. And you not even have to be a Christian to show love. Some of them just want to hear some like a positivity enough. You say, you know, say you're a blessed child, and you know, say you go come out to something good. Sometimes I just that them want to hear. You understand? So let us all be responsible for each other. So don't just pass them. Me even did hear one person comment when we were driving yesterday. I say, them people just are passing, you know, somebody around here so too. And it is true, when we are passing through these communities, we wind up with window, we carry on as if we're better than them. So I literally drove, my window did wind down, and everybody me pass to me, I say good evening. I saw a little boy, me I say, you do your homework already? Just trying to talk to them, and whatever bridges between us, we break down those barriers, man. Make them feel like they're a part of society and they're valuable. Sometimes that is all they want to know, that you have a purpose. So let us all try to see how we can reach out to them, man. Otherwise, we're gonna have a dying generation, a dying population. We're gonna have a dying population and separation of the men them and the educated women, and that is gonna be trouble, because we're having so much issues already, much less the generations that are coming up now. So me just have that on my mind, and I say it's time to wake out of Zion. We can't be sleeping in Zion.